How's it going, everybody? So this video today is going to be going over some sales that we had over the last day and a half. So this is Sunday morning when I'm recording this, and we have 18 things to ship out. So we had a surprisingly good comeback after turning my store on, back on after coming back from Mexico. So I'm happy about that. I think what helped that was I listed a bunch of stuff over the last day and a half, so the sales are just coming in. So definitely happy about that. So we're going to talk about the things that we sold outside here, and then I'm going to take you guys inside. I'm going to show you how I'm going to ship all that stuff out. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, make sure you stay to the end. But yeah, for now, let me get out my phone and we'll see what we sold. All right, first item up, we had a vintage Lady Boliva razor that sold. So I got a bunch of these at an estate sale. I actually picked up 10 of them. I paid $5 a piece for them. We had two that sold off really quickly. This is a third one to sell, and it actually took a couple weeks after the first two that sold. So really not that big of a deal. It's still nice that they're still selling. So yeah, $5 in, we sold it for $64.99 plus shipping. So that was a really nice one. Up next, we sold a Tesla side view mirror, chrome piece. So I got a bunch of these probably over a year ago now from one of my old sources that I no longer have. Pretty much nothing into these at this point. Paid very little for all this Tesla stuff, and quickly recovered our money. So this is just pure profit. Not a lot here though. $20 plus shipping. Next item, we sold a Yu Yu Hakusho Season 3 DVD set. So I got this stuff from a garage sale, and it was part of a bundle purchase where I paid $40 for everything. And this set here sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Up next, we sold a vintage 1981 Boy Scouts of America Jamboree shirt. So this shirt was from, like I said, 1981. This was from that estate sale where it was full of Boy Scouts of America stuff. Really cool estate sale. Got a bunch of stuff for really cheap. This was the only brand new shirt that I got out of that estate sale. Picked up a bunch of used ones as well that we sold for probably less than we're getting for this single shirt here. But yeah, we got $37.19, and that was plus shipping. So that was a really nice little sale for that Boy Scouts of America shirt. Sold a cheap little watch band. I bought 300 of these at one point, paid $1 a piece for them. We're selling them off for $8.99 plus shipping. Sold a PlayStation 2 Guitar Hero guitar with a Legends of Rock game. So I picked up this Guitar Hero yesterday at Eco Thrift, and it sold within an hour of me posting it. So I think I paid $4 for the guitar and about $1 for the game, so about $5 all in, and it sold for $30 plus shipping. So not too bad for a really quick flip. This next item here is a Treasures from the Misty Mountains Collector's Guide to Tolkien book. So really no idea what this thing's for. I think it's for Lord of the Rings, I'm guessing. But yeah, I got this from Steve's garage sale. He hooked me up with a really great price on this stuff. Definitely into the profit. Sold for $10 plus shipping. Sold some Miss Me shorts. So I got these from a garage sale. I paid $2 for them. They sold for $21.99 plus shipping. These shorts we got probably around a month ago, so took about a month to sell. All right, we sold some collectible pins. These are the Monkey Band pins. I got these during the first lockdown here when everything was closed down because of the pandemic. Everything was closed, so I had to go online and do some bidding on highbid.com. Ended up getting a bunch of these for really cheap. This set here sold for $16.99 with free shipping. I think I have about $1.50 in each set of 4 here, so not too bad. It's going to cost me around $3 to ship out. Next up, we sold a vintage Franklin foam 24-inch bat and ball. So this is a random item that not a lot of people would probably pick up, but I saw some value there. Not something that I've picked up before, but being that it was brand new and it was from the 90s, I figured someone would probably want it. I paid, I think, $1.98 for it. It sold for $27.99 plus shipping. So something to think about. Probably not something that's going to sell super quick. I think I had this thing for a month and a half. So yeah, something that you might have to sit on for a while. Up next, we sold a DeMarini baseball bat. So this bat we got from a garage sale. I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $35 plus shipping. This was part of a bundle purchase where I got 2 bats, and I just asked them how much they wanted. They said $2 a piece. I didn't even look them up. and I just bought them for $2 a piece. So it worked out pretty good, but usually this is an aluminum bat. Usually aluminum bats aren't the greatest, but some of them are really good. So I looked out, paid $2, got 35 plus shipping. Sold a lot of envelopes really quick. Probably the Christmas season, people are buying envelopes to send out cards. So we sold 1, 2, 3 sets of those. Next up, we sold some vintage, I think this is soap. It's yeah, cocoa butter bath soap. So I got this from an estate sale, part of a bundle purchase. Something that's going to sell, but it's not going to sell super quick. I think I've had this for like 2 or 3 months. Sold for $18.99 with free shipping. I probably have maybe $1 into that. And the last 3 things here I've already actually talked about. We'll go over them real quick, but I just need to ship them out today. So we sold some Mary Kay perfume. Sold 2 of them for $130 with free shipping. And we sold some architectural spotlights. So I paid $5 a piece for those. One sold for $93 free shipping. The other one sold for $100 free shipping. So that was a really nice sale. So that's everything that we sold since we've been back from Mexico. I'm going to take you guys inside right now, and we're going to start shipping out this stuff. All right, so this is basically my shipping setup here. This is a like utility workbench or whatever. Got my tape, my heat sealer, got Lonnie's tool here, a pen, and a scale. So this scale is a really good one. It's Accutech, and this one was gifted to me from, man, I put this down here, but the tape took the name off. Let me see if I could read it. It doesn't say on there, so I put it back there so I could remember who gifted it to me. If it was you, please let me know so I can write the name on the back there so I could always remember. But yeah, this is my setup. Doesn't have to be fancy. This is it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start grabbing some items and we'll start shipping them off. We'll start pretty easy here. We'll start with these little buttons. So basically with these little buttons, they're really small. So these things here are just going to go in a small little box. It's going to be, you know, shipping out at a 4-ounce rate no matter what. So what we'll do here, we'll just get one of my smallest boxes that I have. Put some tape on it. Kind of like that. Get a little bit of bubble wrap. Kind of place them in there pretty nicely. And we could really get really fancy with this if we wanted to, but we don't have to. So you can fold it right there, fold it right there. That way none of the buttons are touching. Kind of do one of those jobs. Taper down, put in a little box. And that's going to be it. And that's going to weigh, it's under 2 ounces, so it's just going to be a 4-ounce rate. And these are pins, so really simple. This is a 7x4x2 box. It's a very light box. All right, next we got these little soaps here. So I'm just going to weigh them real quick. They're at a 10-ounce rate, just like that. So I'm trying to think what I could do to ship this out pretty cheap. Try to keep it hopefully under 12 ounces. So I got this 7x4x4 box. Tape that up. Let's see. I could put one piece of bubble wrap on that. Just enough. It's probably good enough there. Fit it in. And let's see. We're at right under 12 ounces, so that's good. So that's how I'm going to ship this one out. Alright, where'd I put my marker? All right, so that's good to go. Another easy one here. So this is just that armband. I've been shipping out like these. I've probably shipped out over 150 of these just like this. Never had any issues at all. I just put them in a little standard size poly bag and tape down the flap, and that's it. These are always under 4 ounces. So that's 2 ounce rate or 4 ounce rate. And that's about it. Up next we got these Miss Me shorts. So they're surprisingly pretty heavy for denim shorts. Yeah, they're over a pound. So I just ran out of the legal envelope. So I'm gonna see if these will fit in just a regular envelope. Might be a little bit too small, but I'm gonna see. Looks like they're gonna fit. Gonna take out some of that air. And these are just a little bit cheaper than the padded flat rate envelopes. And for something like denim, you don't really need the bubbles. So that's how we'll ship this one out. Just a regular flat rate. And yeah, that'll ship out for, I don't even know what the price on is on that right now. It's under $8, I'm pretty sure. All right, next we got these DVDs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little poly bag. I'm trying to remember the size of these poly bags that I'm using. I think this is a 9x6. Can't remember 100% though. So these are going to go medium L, so the weight and stuff isn't that big of a deal, because from 1 pound to 3 pounds it's only 50 cents or so, or 1 pound to 2 pounds. All right, we'll take that there. Set those down there. They kind of fit in this 8x6x4 box perfectly. And then from here we can strengthen up the box a little bit. And with Lonnie's tool we could use these little serrated things. I don't always use them, but they are nice to have. That flapper down, that'll add a little bit more strength, and it basically makes it so we don't have to do any void fill. We'll just add one more piece of tape on the opposite end. That's good to go. So that's going to weigh 1.3 pounds, so it's going to be a 2 pound rate. And that's that. All right, next we have this Beleva razor. So I always like to open it up, make sure everything still looks good, because these are vintage, and I didn't even check them all when I listed them. But yeah, I just want to make sure everything looks good. Everything looks good there. What's this thing? I'll just include that, because some people like to have everything, For this one, I'm going to do a little bit more fancy job on protecting it. So we're going to use our heat sealer. So we're just going to put it in here. Break out the heat sealer. Hopefully it's plugged in. So that'll do there. It just kind of tears away and keeps the seal there. This is a Uline heat sealer, and people always ask me what size it is, so let me measure it real quick. So this one is, I'd say like a 12-inch Uline. So if you need to get one, you're looking to buy one, get at least a 12-inch. All right, and then from here, we'll just do the same on this side. That'll rip off. So that looks, you know, kind of nice, kind of professional. From here, we're going to bubble wrap it as well. And with this heat sealer, you could actually take this off and make it look nice as well. I'll show you that. Let's crank her up a little bit. So, kind of looks like a nice clean cut there. Just give it a second to cool down. You just rip off this stuff. And you can do the other side. So yeah, looks nice. A little something extra if you got a more pricier item. So I'm just gonna weigh this thing, see where we're at right now. So we're pretty much over a pound at this point. So we're gonna be shipping this out in a padded flat rate envelope. But first we're gonna put it in one of these boxes here. And then we're gonna cut it down as well. Alright, so we're going to put it in there. We're going to cut this down. Just try to do as much protection as we can on an item that's going to a collector more than likely. Another way that you can do this, just cut out here. That's how I learned how to do it. The only flaw with this is that you're not as sturdy because you got like a exposed cut there, but it does do the job. Before I got Lonnie's tool, I would always do it that way. So I just wanted to show you the two options if you don't have this tool. I would definitely recommend getting the tool, obviously, but if you don't have it and you just have a regular cutter like that, just you could do it that way and it's good to go. All right, so that's looking nice there. Then from here, we're just gonna get a padded flat rate envelope. Just slide it in. And that's good like that. All right, let me see, we're still recording. All right, so that's it for the razor. Higher price stuff, you kind of want to put a little bit more effort. You don't have to, but I do. Next, we got this little shirt. My wife got these fancy things for Christmas for me. So we're just going to slide this in here. And this is acceptable for pretty much any clothing item that will fit in it. I always like to put a little piece of tape there to secure it down. And that's going to be it. So let's weigh it real quick. So 8 ounces. BSA. Alright, so that's good to go. So I'll just show you this real quick. So this is how I shipped out the Guitar Hero thing. So this is a 1092 box and then also a 1095 box. You put the fat end of the guitar on this side, and then I bubble wrap it first, put it in here, then you slide this one on top, and you just tape them together, and it's good to go. So if you have something like that you want to ship out, just ship it out like that. All right, so we'll do these Mary Kay perfumes. So with these, we're going to kind of make them nice. We're going to break out the heat sealer again. The heat sealer is good because if these things, break during transport or whatever, this heat sealer will keep all that moisture inside this bag, so it's not going to be smelly or whatever, for the post office. They won't get mad at you. I forgot to turn this back down. You definitely don't want your heat sealer to be too hot. The bags will start sticking to it. So there's one. Do the other one just like that. All right. So those are good. I'm going to bubble wrap these together. Oh, almost done here. All right, so that's good enough there. And then from here, we're just gonna see what kind of box we're at, see what kind of weight we're at. So we're at 10 ounces right now. So I know if I put it in this box here, we should be under 12 ounces. Slide it in there. This is a 7x4x4 box. All right, let's see. So we're at just under 12 ounces here. And the way we're going to ship this one out is we're going to go with one of these stickers here. So surface transportation only stickers. So with these, you can ship out like things that need to go ground and pay like the first class or the priority rate. Because for some reason ground is more expensive than first class. So you just stick that there, and you want to try to make it, it's hard on these boxes, but you want to make it so where the label that's going to be readable. But I'll put it there. They should be able to see it on this small box. And yeah, that'll just go first class, but it's going to ship ground. So that's how I get around doing that and saving a little bit of money on the shipping. All right, next we got this little $10 book. So this doesn't have to be anything fancy here. What we can do, see if we have one of these that'll fit it. So we'll just throw that in there like that. And then see if we have a scrap piece of paper or whatever, or a cardboard to put in there. I'm just gonna mark this. Cut it right around there. Put that to the side. I got this little cutting thing from a garage sale for pretty much free. And this kind of saves my wood from getting destroyed. This is just your standard like quilter's cutting thing. It's called Rotary Mate. And it doesn't really get affected by cuts, so I'll just cut that like that. We'll slide this in here to prevent it from moving around too much. I'm actually going to cut off a little bit more. Cut off a little bit from the top. And that's going to be good to go. So we're going to ship it just like that. And that's going to go medium mail. Alright, so we got 2 pounds. And it's a book. So we're good. Alright, next we got these really expensive outdoor lighting things. So these, I'm going to have to figure it out here. So, probably going to be going through pirate ship on these because they are, let's see, they're like over £1 each. So we're probably going to go pirate ship. So this is an 8x6x4 box. And we're going to see if we can fit them in here. All right. So I'm going to have to take these out. Just kind of want to see what the best option is going to be here. I don't even know if it's possible to ship these in here. Probably not. Got to go with a slightly bigger box. So we got a 10x8x6 box here. And on pirate ship, I'm not really sure what the rate on pirate ship is on this box, but I know it's shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so these should definitely fit in this. So yeah, it kind of sucks. We got lots of room in there, and basically with pirate ship, the smaller the better. But I think with a $200 item here, we shouldn't try to make it too small because we're going to want to put some bubble wrap on these and stuff. So I think I'm just going to stick with this box, and whatever it is, I'm just going to pay it because we want the customer to be happy, right? All right, we got some bubble wrap ready here, and we're just going to wrap these guys up. Everything's bubble wrapped, and we're just going to try to start placing these in here. We're going to do something like that, and then we're going to put some void fill on top. And that's going to be ready to go. So when I go to ship this out, I will put on the screen how much it cost me to ship this through pirate ship or whatever route I go on this. I honestly, thinking back, I probably could have fit this into a regional rate A box and just shipped it out at a 2-pound rate. But we'll see if this actually saves us some money through pirate ship. So, yeah. These are the lights. And it's 3 pounds. Alright, so these are the bat boxes. So it's your medium tube box from USPS.com. You get these for free. And they basically just fold into themselves. So you always want to fold them with the red side facing out. And they have little tabs here. You just put the tab in there like that. There's 3 tabs on the base of it. I always like to put a little piece of tape holding those tabs down. Just like that. And then here, you just fold these in like that. Closes down. This one here folds in there, usually. So, give me a little problems, but yeah, it goes in there, and then I like to tape this top part down as well. All right, so that's how you build your box. This side is still open because we got to slide the bat in there. All right, so let's do the regular bat first. So this is that D Marini bat. And so yeah, I actually like to bubble wrap the whole bat. It's usually only 3 or 4 pieces of bubble wrap. Just kind of lay it down. Fold over the 2 ends. And you just roll it. So kind of like that. And then you just put a couple pieces of tape going down. And on this end, just same thing. Just tape it down. So this bat is going to slide right into this box that we just made. Just like this. And that's good to go. And this is going to go just regular priority mail. And for these priority mail boxes, none of these boxes are over the dimensional like shipping rates. So whatever you could fit in these are not going to be like outrageously pricey to ship unless they like are super heavy. But they won't go into the dimensional shipping. So this is going to go out the regular whatever poundage it is, and we're going to see that right now. So this is a D Marini bat, and it weighs, it's going to go at a 3-pound rate. So Deem 3 pounds. And I think the measurements I usually use on this box are 36 by 4 by 4. And I've never had an issue using those dimensions. And I know a lot of people struggle with this box because some of these dimensions are more than 4. So this one's like close to 6. This one is the same. And this one here is the same, pretty much, a little bit less. But you go here, and it's like 4 inches. So it's just a weird box. But if you use these measurements here, you're not gonna have any issues. And USPS already knows that this is not an oversized package because it's one of their boxes. So I use that. That's what I do. You could do whatever you want, but I've always had no issues doing those dimensions. And for this foam bat here, it's basically the same thing. I just made another one of those boxes. I'm really hoping that this fat end will actually fit in there. Yeah, we're good to go. This one's obviously a lot shorter because it's like a little kid's thing. So what you can do is put a little bit of void fill on the top there. And just close her down. So yeah, bats are super easy. This is the same thing with like golf clubs. When you're going into like putters and wedges, they'll just fit right into these boxes. No problem. That's basically what I use these for. And you could always use them for like bigger posters if you need to, if they're not too pricey. But yeah, that's the foam bat there. The last couple things, let me see. It's 2 pounds. So the last couple things, we have those 3 things of what are they called? The envelopes. I'm not going to show you those because those are already in the box. I just put like a big poly bag around those just to moisture protect them, so we don't have to show you 3 of those. I think that's it. I might have missed something, but that's basically what we're shipping out. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you in 2 days with another video.
I gotta be the first one there, not the last one there. I gotta be the first one there.